Hello. So one of the most important life skills, which is not taught in schools, which many of us struggle with in our life, is the ability to communicate in a persuasive and convincing manner. Whether it's in life, love, or in your professional leadership situations, if you want to be successful, you're going to have to learn to communicate in a way that other people see your wisdom, see your intelligence, and can connect with your suggestions and feel at the same time that they're not being controlled, manipulated, or overpowered by you. So learning to do this is helpful in many situations, but it's mostly important for you to recognize that if you don't possess this skill, then you are going to continue to play a lower game, a lower end game. You're not going to be able to step up your game. For example, in a professional situation, if you're finding it really difficult to get buy-in for your ideas, if you are finding it really difficult to communicate with your partner in a way that they feel heard and understood, and at the same time you feel heard and understood. And if in your ordinary relationships you are not able to communicate in a way that other people feel connected with you, then no matter what you do in your life, your success is going to be fairly limited. So today I'm going to share with you how you can move through this and get a high degree of success, whether it's in your professional or personal relationships. And again, the key is for you to understand that you are not trying to manipulate or control or overpower anybody. In fact, quite to the contrary, you are trying to help others naturally see the wisdom and intention that you are bringing to the table, so that the ideas that you're bringing can also be accepted by them, and they will feel like they are being honored and listened to in that process. The way to really do this, I'm going to get right to the point like I do in most of my videos. The way to really do this in your life is to understand the other person's values. When I say other person's values, what I mean by that is, what are they intrinsically inspired by in their life? Because when you learn to frame up what you are proposing to do in a situation in the language of what is intrinsically inspiring to the other side, then you are going to start to have heartfelt connection with people. You're going to feel genuinely connected, and they're going to feel genuinely connected with you. And whether this is in a professional or personal situation, it's a very useful skill to possess. Now, to add on top of this, if you are working in a corporate environment, or if you're an entrepreneur, what also happens is, when you are able to communicate with other professionals or entrepreneurs in a way that you are showing them how your idea or your proposal is going to benefit the values of the company, then you stand a much higher opportunity for your ideas to get buy-in and to be accepted by the other side, whether that's top management, or whether it's your immediate manager, or whether that is your intimate partner, or your relationships outside of intimate and professional, like friendships and so on. So the key is, you have to step out of the game of trying to convince, and instead be very clear on what it is that inspires them. And when you can be very focused on what inspires them and relate your idea to that piece, people are going to naturally expand and want to work with you in a way that you feel also heard and understood. Now, it's not always easy to understand what makes people tick. It's not always easy for you to understand what intrinsically motivates other people or inspires other people. But if you can put some effort into really understanding this piece, I will tell you with most of your ideas will get the buy-in. Your ideas will feel inspiring to other people, and they are going to actually want to work with you at that deeper, more intimate level and recognize and value your contributions and your suggestions as much. Now, this is one of the pillars of what I teach in my group and private programs, especially on the professional and intimate side. It seems to be something that most of us struggle with, and we may take communication courses, we may take deep listening courses, but until we are actually able to hear what inspires other people, it's almost like this love language, the fifth love language, or sixth love language, whatever you want to call it, that you are connecting with so that other people are feeling like you really care about them. And so it's not like this manipulation or overpowering. Instead, it is a genuine feeling that you care about others, and you're coming from the angle of, I care about how I work with this individual. And that starts to really change your degree of success in your life. You start to step into your authenticity, and you start to step into your confidence and your power more easily. Have a good day.